next stop is the Caribbean coast. After visiting few other regions of Colombia, we are heading to the oldest colonial city in the country. Then where the mountains of the Sierra Nevada meet the Caribbean Sea, we will hike through one of Colombia's most breathtaking treasures, Tayrona National Natural Park. Santa Marta is easily accessible with domestic flights from most Colombian cities, as well as Panama International Airport. The local airport is located right next to popular beaches, and just 30 minutes taxi ride from the old city. Tayrona Park is a bit further, about an hour drive from the airport. Santa Marta is a popular holiday destination among many Colombians. However, it is not as popular nor as well known as the city of Cartagena. For a nice local beach, you can head to Playa Salguero or Playa Belo Horizonte, where many international hotels are located. Santa Marta was founded in 1525, making it the oldest colonial city in South America. It was established and developed by the Spanish conquerors, led by Rodrigo de Bastidas. It was one of the first Spanish settlements in what today is Colombia. It is known for its colonial architecture and charming streets. In this video, we first take you through the colorful historic center of Santa Marta, its nightlife, and finally eastwards to Tayrona, with its wild hiking adventures and pristine beaches. Let's start from the famous white Cathedral of Santa Marta and the nearby winding rustic streets filled with colonial houses, local restaurants, cafes, and stores. Wander through the historic heart of Santa Marta and you will find many cobbled streets, colonial facades, and vibrant street art telling stories of the past while celebrating the present. The central square, named Parque de Novios, is where Santa Marta comes to life at night, with many bars and clubs in the nearby streets. During the day, this area is filled with many restaurants, coffee shops, and craft stores. Just before the sunset, come to the seafront, where the city meets the Caribbean Sea. This is where locals come with families to enjoy the beach, while many tourists enjoy the sunset views from nearby restaurants. After the sunset, head back to Parque de Novios Square to try the local food and experience the nightlife of Santa Marta. At night, this area really comes to life, with many light installations and decorations. And for a perfect music rooftop experience, you can head to the Messiah Rooftop Bar. The following morning, immediately after the sunrise, we head to the local farmers market to buy some fresh fruit for the road and catch a local bus to Tayrona. Colombia is famous for its fresh products, and here you can try everything, from sweet juicy mangoes to the creamy and refreshing guanabana. From the local market, you can catch either one of the travel tour buses or local public bus and join locals traveling towards Tayrona. There are a few recommended entrances to Tayrona Natural Park, so plan in advance your preferred hiking route, and you can ask the bus driver for your selected gate. Make sure you bring your passport and some cash, and of course, plenty of mosquito repellents. We chose Canaveral Gate to enter Tayrona Park. If you arrive early in the morning, you are likely to enter the park relatively quickly and enjoy the hiking roads with less visitors and crowds, especially during high season. Depending which route you choose, the hiking may take anywhere between 2 to 4 hours, and some popular sites like Bahia Concha are only accessible with boat trip from Santa Marta. You can also choose to stay inside the park in one of the available hostels, offering both private rooms, hammocks, and shared accommodation. Tayrona Park covers approximately 150 square kilometers of jungle between the Caribbean coast and Sierra Nevada mountains. It is one of the most visited natural parks in all of Colombia, and is a safe place to visit as long as you stick to local instructions and guidance where to hike. Home to numerous animals, including hundreds of species of birds and mammals, Tayrona is also home to the indigenous Tayrona tribes residing in this area. People of Tayrona tribe are best known for its craft, beliefs grounded in power of nature, as well as the lost city of Ciudad Perdida, which you can also visit if you are up for 3 to 4 days hiking tour in the Sierra Nevada mountains. During early years of Spanish colonization, the tribes fought many years against the Spanish troops because of imposed economic and religious pressures. Today, they live in autonomous communities, including in Tayrona Park, and you will meet some of them during your hike. Ethnographic research confirmed many peculiar aspects of Tayrona culture, including freedom to divorce, acceptance of sexual minorities, an elevated role of women, especially when comparing to the culture of Spanish Catholic conquerors. The traditional Tayrona religion is known for many spiritual rituals, sometimes lasting days, and consisting of coca chewing and meditation in the wilderness of Tayrona. As you wander along these shaded paths, keep your snacks close, because from the treetops above, curious eyes are already watching. Local monkeys are very intelligent and always ready to put on a show. These little acrobats spend their days leaping through the canopy, foraging and, of course, investigating the humans who wander into their jungle. On the way to the natural swimming pools near Cabo San Juan, you will pass several beaches closed to swimming due to very strong sea currents in this area. It will take you more than 2.5 hours of hiking from Canaveral Gate to Cabo San Juan through the jungle and several scenic views on the way. In the heart of Tayrona, just where the jungle meets the sea, a quiet guardian watches over the land, a local mystical dragon, the iguana. These ancient reptiles thrive in the forests along the coast, blending into the trees. While hiking, keep an eye for these mysterious animals that often look more threatening than they really are. iguanas play a very important part in this delicate balance of life in Tayrona jungle. There are caimans and American crocodiles in Tayrona, so pay attention to the warning signs and avoid swimming where it is not permitted, unless you seek extra adrenaline that may cost you leg, arm, or your life. While it is unlikely you would cross paths with crocodiles, there are very few left in Tayrona. Those can be extremely aggressive, especially during mating season. And here is one more close encounter with the dragon of Tayrona, posing perfectly for the camera. The crown jewel of Tayrona is Cabo San Juan and the nearby natural swimming pools, where the jungle meets the Caribbean in breathtaking fusion of nature's finest work. Getting here was an adventure of its own. Long trekking through the lush rainforest, alive with sound of monkeys, iguanas, and exotic birds. And then the reward. golden sands, crystal clear waters, offering the best views in paradise. This is where most travelers spend several hours and often stay overnight in nearby lodging. Tayrona is a place of adventure, tranquility, and pure Caribbean magic, with its hidden gems waiting to be discovered. So pay attention to both what is on the ground and high up the trees. And after a long walk, time for refreshing coconut water right from the palm tree. On the way back, you can also pay for horseback riding throughout the jungle. It is a great way to discover a different trail. Every year, Tayrona is closed for a month to visitors, so make sure to check on their website in advance dates for closure. This period allows local indigenous tribes to pay tributes to holy sites, and also allows for environmental and spiritual cleansing of the park. The indigenous tribes in Tayrona consider themselves older brothers of descendants of European colonizers and mediators between the younger brothers and the nature. According to the tribes, the growing influx of tourists into Tayrona over the past decade has already affected the local ecosystem that has provided food and shelter to the tribes for thousands of years.
I got it, pintor.
Tayrona offers lodging inside the park in several camps, located in different areas, some close to Cabo San Juan, and natural coastal swimming pools. You can also stay right outside of park borders, by the beach just past the Rio Piedras River. We decided to stay in Masaya Beach Club, a beautiful sea-facing lodging, nestled between the sea and jungle. It offers guests a unique experience of Caribbean coastline. If you enjoy a hip vibe and some evening entertainment, like live music and Afro House DJ sets, this is a place for you. It is also conveniently located to travel from to other local attractions, like waterfalls or Sierra Nevada mountains. This, however, we are leaving for our next visit to Tayrona. We will certainly return for more. And for now, enjoy the final views of this stunning Caribbean coastline, just beyond the Tayrona Natural Park borders, with the mountains in the backdrop. Colombia is famous for its biodiverse natural reserves and diversity, and nowhere it is more evident than here. Easy to imagine the sensation of paradise that the first European explorers must have felt when landing on this coast for the first time more than 500 years ago.